knew the person I wanted to portray on the outside, and that person was just a bubbly girl. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to love life and love people, and that's who I wanted other people to see me as. But on the inside, I was being eaten, is what it felt like. I was feeling all these emotions going on the inside. I was crying myself to sleep at night. I was getting angry over little things, but just pushing it all down. And I remember one night, it was in my college years, I was laying in bed, and I remember thinking, there's only two emotions that I ever feel strongly, and that was anger, and that was just a deep sadness. And I knew those two things weren't right. And so I kind of got to a point where I was just desperate. I was evaluating my life one night in bed. I was doing the job I had always wanted to do. I was driving the car I always wanted to drive. I had a family at home, a little boy, a man that loved me, but I still on the inside was just deeply saddened, and I was getting angry all the time, and it was getting where I couldn't control those things on the outside like I used to be able to. They were starting to almost overtake who I was. And so I got desperate, and I went to a place called World Revival Church, and I started many services. I sat in the back. I came to one service after about a year of me being here that Pastor Kathy Gray was preaching a message on the stamp over your life. And I remember that night, right after service, they invited people up for prayer. And for the first time in my life, I ran from the back of the church to the front, and I was on the front row of the prayer floor. And I just bent over, I almost just bowed down to God, and I was bawling my eyes out because I knew that that was me and that's what was wrong with me on the inside. And so that night, I learned how to just take that stamp that people put on me off. Since then, I have felt freedom. I actually laugh, and I mean it now when I laugh. You know, whenever things bother me, I am free to express them. No more do I have to bottle things up. I'm just free to live life and go with the flow of who I'm supposed to be.